Now I have my bag ready. As you can see, it's like this, and I put a handle too from one side, and now I want to show you how to make the handle and to sew it here and here, and how to make the closure, of course, and then the inner cover, and we are ready. Now for the handles I made a chain of 130, so 131 actually, because we need just one chain to begin the first row of single crochet, and I worked 6 rows of single crochets of 130 single crochets, and I have a stripe like this. And now what I want to do, I'm here at the end of my last row, sorry, and I want to fold it like this, and there are two ways of close this or join this together, so the initial part and the last row, and one is with the crochet hook by making slip stitch, and when you are at the end of your 6th row, you just chain 1, insert your hook into the just one loop of the stitch, this one, and then in one chain loop and make a slip stitch to join, and then you continue on in this way, this manner. So slip stitching into every stitch and chain, only in one loop of the stitch, like this. Or so, can you see what I'm doing here? Hope you can. Okay. Or, and this is what we have if we go on like this. Or we can sew them together, and I found out that sewing it's easier for me actually, but maybe not for you. You can try the both ways and you'll see which is okay. So I will cut the yarn long enough to sew it, and now I take my wool needle and like this, and actually the same thing, put the tail inside, and actually we have to do the same thing, so into the inner loop here and the loop of the chain. Like this. I don't know, for me it's just easier sewing them together. And you continue on until the end of your stripe here, and you'll have ready your handle. You need 2, of course, for this pattern, for this bag. Oops. Okay. And you just go on until you have all the stripe joined. Then I'll show you how to sew it here to create your handle. So once you completed your handle, you have to here into the corner, as you can see, in between these 4 clusters here. I will like this. And fold here the stripe like this, and here. Okay, and now we are ready to sew it. And we want to sew it well, because you know it's important. So just like this. Back and forth. But the important thing here is, as I said before, to sew it well. You know, the handles. Need to be secure. Okay. So here we are. Now I will make a knot. Here, and take a few stitches and another knot, and here I am ready with my first. Okay. And now, pay attention of how you put it, because once it's sewed, there's no way to... Okay, and as we did here, sorry, maybe. So as we did here, we have to do here. In between these 4 clusters of magenta. Okay, like this. And you fold and sew. Now I have the handles too, and I need a closure for my bag. As I said, you can put here a zipper, but I found out another way of closure. You just have to make another triangle, but only with the two rounds, sorry, so without the third, the gray round. Yeah, only this. And I will put another gray round, but only with single crochets, as we did for joining together the triangles. So like this. I will begin here, just because I want to work the tails too, and chain one, and around the last triple work your 4 single crochets, and then in between the clusters a slip stitch. Okay, so I will go on like this all around my little triangle. Like this, working the tails too. I have my triangle ready, and I just want to sew it in order to finish my bag, because this is the last step, or almost the last, because we need a bottom, and I want to make it here. It will be the bottom hole. Okay, but first we have to sew it, and we'll sew it in the middle, of course, like this. On this 3, 1, 2, 3, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we begin a little bit out here. Okay, so it must be in the middle. It's important. Like this. I hope it's okay. Yes, it is. Okay. And now just go on and sew it here. Okay, I will be back. So I will begin here. Actually, it was here. Okay. Now I want to go back. I'm here at the end, but I want to go back just to be sure that it's all well done, and I will not have problems when I wear it. Okay, like this. So go on back and forth once, yes, twice or 3 times as I said, just to be sure that it's joined for good. Now, oops. Okay, now I'm ready. I just want to make a knot here, 1 or 2 knots here on the back side, of course. Okay. So for the button you can use a normal button, I don't know, or you can make it crocheted. I will show you how, because I want to put a crochet button. So here it is. I just need the button here. So to crochet I will use the gray color. Make a chain of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slip stitch to join. And now we are ready to work our single crochets, just single crochet all around your your circle here. Just go on and single crochet. You don't have to count, you have only to single crochet all around. And when you are at the end of this round, you just go on oops, sorry. And work on the first round. Sorry, you know, this is my problem. Row and round. So over the first round, just work over, very close one to each other. Okay, like this. Oops. And again until this hole here is full. Okay, so go on. And we'll have a nice bottom. So just work single crochets. Oops. Okay, so can you see what I do here? We have to work until this space here is full. So we need to go on again, more rounds. Okay, I'm almost ready. I am ready and I want to slip stitch in one of my single crochets here, like this, and to make actually a round of slip stitch to create a border for my bottom. So like this. You can skip one and slip stitch into the next one. To give a shape like this. This is what I want. Okay, now I will cut the yarn a little bit longer because I want to use it to sew. So here it is. I just want to sew it and I'm ready. I just have to put my inner cover and my bag is ready to go. To go out for a walk. Okay, now sew the bottom here in the middle. take a few stitches from the bottom and sew it. Like this. Okay. Okay, I'm ready. Here, with the button, I will make a knot. And now I can cut the yarn. Okay, now maybe it's a little bit, okay, here we are. Now I can say my bag is ready. Look. I just have to put my inner cover and I'm ready with my bag. For the inner cover, I cut like this, a square, and now I just want to shape it. How can I? And to shape it, I will cut this part. Because we have to give it a hexagon shape, of course. And then I will sew it with my sewing machine and attach it. At my bag.